Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into one of the most widely used instruments in qualitative research, the interview. If you have ever wondered how researchers collect in depth, meaningful data from participants, interviews are a key tool. Over the next few minutes, we will explore what interviews are, why they are important, the different types, how to prepare and conduct them, and some tips for ensuring uh, validity and reliability. So, whether you are a student, researcher, or just curious, stick around. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of interviews as a qualitative research instrument. So, first of all, let's start with the basics. In qualitative research, an interview is essentially a guided conversation between the researcher and the participant, designed to explore the participant's perspectives, experiences, and opinions in detail. Unlike surveys or questionnaires, interviews allow for flexibility. Uh, so, interviews are valuable because they generate rich, detailed, and personal data. They help capture the meanings, emotions, and contexts behind people's answers. Things you simply can't get from numerical data alone. So, the main purpose is to understand the why and how behind behaviors, attitudes, and experiences. For example, instead of just knowing that 70% of people prefer online shopping, an interview could help you discover why they prefer it, what challenges they face, and how they feel during the process. And then we'll discuss about types of interviews. Now, interviews come in different forms depending on the research goals. The three main types are structured, semi structured, and unstructured interviews. For structured interviews, these follow a fixed set of questions in a specific order. They are useful when you need consistency and want to compare responses across many participants. However, they can limit spontaneous discussion. For semi-structured interviews, uh, here you have a guide with key questions, but you can explore new ideas that arise during the conversation. This is the most common approach in qualitative research because it balances structure with flexibility. And number three, unstructured. So these are more like free flowing conversations. There is no strict set of questions, and the researcher lets the participant lead the discussion. This is great for exploratory studies but requires strong interviewing skills to keep the discussion relevant. You might also hear about focus group interviews where multiple participants discuss a topic together and the researcher moderates. While technically a group method, the principles are similar. Choosing the right type depends on your research objectives, the time you have, and how open ended you want the responses to be. Now we are going for the key features. So preparation is key to a successful interview. So here are some steps. First of all, define your purpose. Be clear about what you want to find out. Create an interview guide, even for unstructured interviews. Having themes or prompts helps keep things on track. Select participants carefully. Make sure they have the experience or perspectives relevant to your study. Get ethical clearance. This includes informed consent and ensuring confidentiality. Choosing the setting. A quite comfortable place helps participants feel at ease. Test your questions. Pilot testing can reveal unclear or leading questions. Remember, good preparation reduces stress and helps you collect richer, more useful data. And So we get the purpose is to explore personal experiences, beliefs, or opinions in depth. Then comes conducting the interview. During the interview, your role as the researcher is to facilitate, not dominate the conversation. So you have to build rapport, start with casual conversation to make the participant comfortable, ask open-ended questions starting with what, how, or why, encourage detailed answers. Listen actively, show genuine interest through nodding, eye contact, and follow up prompts. If a response is brief, you can say, "Could you tell me more about that?" Avoid leading questions, let the participant express their own views. Record and take notes, always ask permission before recording. So, maintaining neutrality is crucial. Your facial expressions, tone, and wording should avoid signaling agreement or disagreement. So, there are some advantages and limitations of interviews. The advantages are rich, in depth data, flexibility to explore new topics, ability to clarify answers immediately, building trust with participants. But there are also limitations: time consuming to conduct and transcribe, potential for interviewer bias, responses may be influenced by social desirability, and require skilled interviewers. So, recognizing both sides helps you plan realistically and improve the quality of your research. So, to sum up, interviews are a powerful qualitative research instrument that allow us to capture human experiences in their full complexity. We have covered what they are, their types, how to prepare, how to conduct them effectively, their pros and cons, and ways to maintain credibility. If you are preparing for your own study, remember the quality of your interview depends not just on the questions you ask, but also on the trust, respect, and openness you build with your participants. So, I hope this video has given you clarity and confidence about using interviews in qualitative research. If you find it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your classmates and subscribe for more research tips. Thanks for watching.